Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Kimmy B.
And I'm Amber K.
And we're hard.
In all aspects.
All right, how has your week been so far?
My week has been good. It's been productive. I've been really busy. I'm having to renew my personal training certification. You have to take classes every 2 years.
Me too.
Thinking of doing that nutrition certification as
yeah,
well
you
that
should.
you have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Then that will fulfill my CECs for the next 4 years because I can do that.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
It's good.
So I've just been busy with the kids and studying and.
Yeah, me too. Busy without kids.
Yep. I wonder how busy I'd be if I didn't have kids.
I was actually thinking that.
I was wondering how rich I'd be too.
I was thinking that the other day too. I was like, I wonder, like, I feel so busy. If I had kids, it would just be insane.
You wouldn't be able to be as busy with work and
Exactly.
stuff. You'd have other tasks and things you'd have to do.
Yeah.
But you would still be very busy because you would still have to work. In today's society, you still have to work.
You still have to work nonstop.
And raise kids.
Yeah.
So.
Amber does it all.
Amber does it all. That's our next show. Amber does it all. I'm going to show you what it's like to be me from the moment I wake up until I go to bed.
You should.
From getting kids ready to blowjobs at night. You know?
All aspects of your day.
It's all encompassing in the whole day.
Oh my God.
And in between that, I work and cook dinner and do homework.
Yeah.
I don't do the homework. I get frustrated.
Oh God, I would too.
That's the dad's job.
So I was just saying that I decided to go on a dating app this week.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually been quite interesting, to say the least. I just feel like it's crazy. And the other night I decided to take an edible before I went to bed, and I was swiping on this dating app.
So did they get cuter?
No, they all started to look the same, and then I was like, what's going on? I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? And then I felt like a bad person because I was just swiping on all these people for the way that they looked.
And then you got hungry. But the thing is that, like, that is what you're doing. You are judging somebody on a dating app based on their looks.
Exactly.
You don't know their personality.
No. And, like, their little blurbs, like, sometimes I'd read them, and sometimes I'd just be, like, swiping, and then I'd be like, oh, wait, that guy might have been cute. And then I would, like, try to go back, and I couldn't.
Maybe a dating app isn't for you.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I always felt like meeting somebody organically was always the best way.
I think so, too, but how do we do that in
you
this
actually
day
have
and
to
age?
leave your fucking house, Kim.
I know. But like, am I going to meet a guy at a bar? Like, is that?
I don't know. Go to other places besides a bar. Like, you used to hike Camelback Mountain. You weren't really open to meeting anybody, so you didn't see anybody attractive.
Yeah.
You know, go out with friends that are single. Go do activities. Don't just go to the bar. No.
I feel like when I
don't meet a man in the bar.
When I go out and do like a hike, I'm like very intense though. I like knock people out of the way.
Yeah, I know. You're not really looking for a man. I get it.
I'm like there to get my job done.
Yeah. Start doing activities.
I should. I need to. I downloaded this app called Meetup.
Yeah.
And it's like just about you're like, yeah, I know.
Yes.
It's just like meeting up with people who have similar interests. It's not really even about like dating, but
so you could even make friends.
Make friends, meet people, all that.
Hey, my motto has always stayed the same. Like, just go out, just be in public. You never know who you're going to meet, and it might not be your future husband, but they could introduce you to like your future employer. You know what I mean?
It's true.
You never know who you're going to meet. That's why I talk to everybody.
I know you do. You're good at that, though. You're like good at making small talk. And
I think at some point in my life, I was like really young, and I used to be self-conscious and like, oh, I'm so scared to talk to them. And then I realized everyone is the same.
Yeah.
Even if I had the president in front of me, I would talk to him like he's a normal human being because he is. He's just like me and you. He just has a little bit better of a job.
A more difficult job.
I think we have the better job.
I do too. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, okay, like we are all just the same people.
It's true. And even like if you like you were saying, like celebrities and stuff, I've met and worked with some celebrities and they're just normal people and everyone's like, oh my gosh. But you know, exactly. We're all the same, essentially.
We are. And that's what I like about our job is in the gym, you can have people of all scopes and walks of life and careers and education. But in the gym, we are all the same. We are all equal. We are in there for the same common goal and so forth. So I think that's, you know, part of it too. I'm just so used to talking to people from all walks of life, different educations.
I get like self-conscious about making small talk. I feel like, oh my gosh, I said something stupid, or that's how I get in my head about it. and I just shouldn't care.
Yeah, you shouldn't care.
No,
because we're all just the same. We're all equal.
I like that. I like that aspect, that look on it.
Mm-hmm.
I also got a tattoo this weekend.
Oh, let me see. I haven't
got
seen
it
it.
on my
Oh
finger.
yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, I got a little tattoo on my finger. It's my niece's birthdays, actually.
That's cute.
Yeah, so that was something I wanted to do for a while.
Did it
didn't hurt at all.
No, doesn't hurt on your fingers.
But I have this one on my finger and it hurt. It
depends on who does it. You're the tattooed artist with the heavy hand.
She was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend her to anybody. If you guys want her info, DM me. I'll give it to you. She's great. So yeah, that was my week so far.
Just
Wednesday.
A tattoo.
Yeah, tattoo dating app mishaps.
Huh, interesting.
So far, so good.
I visited with my old roommate, the only roommate I ever had, and she had a baby, and I went and visited her, so that was exciting. And I held the baby, and I was like, "Oh, it's a good thing I can't have any more babies." I was
just gonna say,
because I was like, "Oh, I could do this again." I just, you know what? I don't ever want to be pregnant again, which I won't be. But I'm just saying that was why I did that.
Yeah,
the pregnancy was hardest for me.
Really? Like just being
harder
pregnant?
Than having a baby, because I am so active and I do enjoy drinking and smoking weed and all these bad things you can't do when you're pregnant. So for 9 months of my life, I have to put my life on hold.
But you had pretty easy pregnancies. It wasn't like you had complications or anything super difficult happen, right?
No. Yeah. And I worked out throughout all my pregnancies.
Yeah, so you were like super
I just
active.
Didn't like being pregnant anymore.
I've heard that actually from a lot of people.
It was great and wonderful 3 times and then it's over.
Yeah.
Now I'm just happy for everybody else.
You know,
you're next.
You are next.
Take those multivitamins, girl.
Keep practicing.
Then we'll hold your baby. Maybe Kim will get baby fever.
No.
Okay.
No. You know who just had a baby is Paris Hilton. And I was like searching. I was like, I didn't know that she was ever pregnant, but she actually had a surrogate, which makes sense.
I don't even ever know about Paris
You would do
Hilton.
that?
100%. If I was rich,
Really? No, you miss out on the experience of being pregnant.
It's still your kid. Like, it's your
Yeah, it's still your kid.
I don't think it's the same. You don't have that connect. I mean, you do. You connect with your baby when you hold, you know what I mean? You can't say that because people adopt kids all the time. You connect with your baby, but it's different when you carry your child.
But don't you think knowing that it's like your DNA still, it's different than
You'll still connect with but Carrie, it's an experience. Yeah. You just do it once.
Well, I can't afford it, so it doesn't matter.
Not yet.
You can't even afford kids, so just do it anyway, okay? If you wait till you can afford it or it works, like it'll never happen. I think there's this movie called Idiocracy or something.
That is hilarious.
And it starts out the intro. It shows really 2 intelligent people, and they're constantly talking about planning for a family, and they're talking about it and waiting to the right time until they die. They basically never have a baby. And then it shows these like trashy hillbillies, and they're just procreating all over the earth, and they don't care, you know.
That was like the future of mankind.
And everybody's dumb.
All stupid people, because the smart people aren't having children, and the stupid people are.
Yeah,
I feel like that's actually a thing happening though.
Yeah,
because like people, they're like millennials aren't really having kids. They're like choosing to have dogs instead.
Good, good.
Which is interesting though.
This is an ever flooding population.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's okay to put it to a halt for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they released COVID, you know, some people could die, stuff like that. So it all balances it out.
Population control.
You know, it's like war, all those things.
Oh my gosh. That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of having kids and talking about libidos and things like that, we have our testosterone test kit and our DHEA here today. So I wanted to kind of talk about this stuff just so you guys can shop it. We offer a testosterone test kit. So like if you're feeling, mostly men get this, they feel fatigued, they have like low libido, they feel like their workouts aren't as good or they're gaining weight. As you age, your testosterone dips. Women, it does too for us. I think we might feel it less significantly. So this is a really great test kit. Oops, I almost threw it. And it takes under 5 minutes. It's saliva based, and you get the results within 2 to 5 days. You got to get a free consult with one of our doctors from ourdoctor.com. And it's just really good to find out. So you can either do that test kit and get on a prescription, or you can use the DHE, which is testosterone support. So the DHEA, it's a
booster, testosterone booster.
It's a brain booster too.
Yeah.
DHEA.
Weren't you going to take this? Did you ever do it?
I did not start taking it yet.
Okay.
I only take the Lady V.
Okay. Every day.
Daily.
But this is actually really good to take in the morning before you either work out or you have sex. So it's a really good libido booster, and it helps to get the blood flowing so you get an erection. It enhances it.
This is our over-the-counter.
Yeah, this is our over-the-counter, all-natural supplement. It has like state-of-the-art natural ingredients in it, and it's really great. So give it a try. Try the test kit too if you're just curious. We have great discounts on the website right now for this when you go through our show. So healthymale.com/hard. These are 50% off the DHEA.
Are they with our coupon code?
Which is great. And then the test kit's 30% off. So
yeah, I was going to try this.
I haven't really. I've known some women who've had their testosterone tested and then got on supplementation.
Yeah,
and said it made a huge difference. So I actually want to get mine tested to see where it's at.
Weren't you trying to do that and the doctor wouldn't do it?
Yeah.
Didn't they say no?
My doctor said no to me because in New York because he said that it was a money making scam.
Why?
I don't know. It was the weirdest thing. So I didn't get it tested, but there's lots of places here that will do it, and you can get on like therapy for it. So, but this is a really great option we have here, so you don't have to go to a place. You can do it from the comfort of your own home, send in the results, and then you get a consult with the doctor. So
nice.
I know, it's good. And also, like in our line of work, we're both personal trainers. A lot of people in the gym, males and some females, are using testosterone therapies.
Yep.
Some legal, some not legal. So, you know,
I know some men who will cycle on and off of the testosterone shot, but boy, when they're on it, you know, one of my neighbors, he says like his libido is through the roof.
Yeah.
He has so much energy. He can tell like he just feels leaner. All these
yeah, it does help with
benefits.
that. And men talk about feeling like they're 17 again. So it's a good option to
Great.
try. But like,
take this and then population control over. That's all we need. Bunch of 17-year-old men running around.
Oh my God. So that kind of brings us to our question of the day, which is, would you ever use testosterone, or have you ever dated someone who's using it, or steroids?
Okay. So I would, I am in the industry of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I mean, you're asking me if I would take steroids. I mean, I've taken pill form before of it.
Really?
Yeah, nothing that I've injected, but I do notice that my appetite is suppressed. I have more energy and I can lift heavier.
Wow. Oh, that's
I have not taken it on a consistent, regular basis because it does have side effects.
Yeah.
You get, like that like male pattern, I don't know, acne, or it's that like hormonal acne where it's like on the side of your face.
Yeah.
You get hairs, dark hairs. There are side effects. So it is good to find out what your levels are first before you go ahead and put anything into your body.
Yeah.
That's supposed to increase levels. But I do know women that have had like 0 to no sex drive and they've gotten their hormone levels checked, and it's because they have 0 testosterone.
Yeah.
And as a woman,
what
you
I
need
was
it,
thinking.
Yeah, and as you age too, that will affect it. But also lifting weights and like how we do like heavy weightlifting, bodybuilding increases your testosterone as a woman.
It does, and as a man,
yeah, exactly. But again, if you're aging and you're having that drop,
I think I have enough testosterone pumping through my body.
Oh my God. One way or
I
another.
would not take that. Yeah, from one way or another. Meat injections give me enough testosterone.
The thing is, I feel like when men take steroids, they're like there's the roid rage aspect, and there really still is, I think. I've seen it like firsthand and been like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with this person? But it's the steroids that kind of mess with you mentally.
Really?
Yeah.
That dude was on roids? That dude?
Really? Yeah, because it's all like, it's like adding that extra hormone to your body. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody fucked up.
I know. That is known information.
Wow.
Yeah.
It gets better and better
I've
every
never
time.
known anyone to be on so many substances at one time. So you have no idea who the fuck you were actually dealing with.
I don't.
This person's chemicals were like,
Yeah.
Kim.
Really? Seriously? I know. That's how I felt. I was like, every day, what is going to happen today? How do I need to act so that this person doesn't react?
Yeah, see, and so I would not like that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I did not. I wouldn't either.
Like,
I did not
promote
like
my
it.
boyfriend taking testosterone if
Yeah.
it was like helping him enhance his muscles and feel better about himself. And, you know, if we needed to increase the sex drives, the stamina or anything, I'd be for it.
Yeah,
As
me
long
too.
as there wasn't mood swings or anything
Because
like
I
that.
think when it's unregulated and you're doing it yourself, you're
That's
just
true.
injecting it in and you're like, whatever, who knows, whatever, I mean.
So he was doing, so there are people, like you said, that go more of the illegal route.
Yes, this person
And
was
they're
doing
misusing it.
Yeah, because you don't, I mean, even if you're using whatever, like what's it called? Syringe. I couldn't
Yeah,
think of,
when
like
you
you're
inject
injecting it
yeah.
and you're doing your own dosage, but where are you getting the dosage number from?
Okay.
You're just like making it up?
Where are you also getting the testosterone
Yeah,
from? You
I
know,
don't know.
the mark,
The
you got to
black
be really
market, is
careful.
it? Yeah. So this is a really good option to use. Stay safe. Don't go the illegal route. It's probably going to be bad.
Don't date her ex-boyfriend.
Don't.
That's the moral of the story.
That is
and you know
the
what? Maybe
moral.
you should get off dating apps for a while.
Well, I feel like I was just bored and I kind of wanted to see what was out there.
Okay.
And I was actually kind of disappointed at what's out there.
That what's on Bumble.
Yeah.
Go on, just download all the dating apps and then just start asking them questions like,
so this girl
do you
told
own a
me,
car? Do
Yeah.
you inject testosterone? Do you
all
still
of my
get hard daily?
all of my negative things that I don't want.
Yes.
But I was talking to this girl and she told me that she downloaded a dating app and she swiped, right? On every single person. She swiped right just to see.
Oh, and said yes
You
to
said
everybody.
yes to everybody. So
what
she
were
was
her
like,
odds?
she was like, I just wanted to see. She's like, I know what my type was, but I wanted to see whose type I was. Like she knew her type, but so she actually met her husband.
No.
Isn't that interesting?
My brother met his wife on
Really?
dating app. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it does happen.
It
A lot of
does
people
happen.
meet on dating
yeah,
apps.
it does happen.
I think I was so used to just the old school organic way.
That's how I feel too, though. I'm like used to that. But I mean, I guess nowadays that's just not how it works.
Well, think of it like you're going to a bar and there's maybe 2 people you could talk to versus an app that has 500.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like
There's
more options.
there are way
there's
more
way
options.
more options. That's
But you have
so
to be
true.
more. You have to be more
I'd
open
have to be
minded.
more open-minded. So I also did this last week. I went to a Reiki
Oh yeah,
specialist.
that's awesome.
It was so cool. So the woman just basically it's like energy work. I don't know if you've had it, DM me. It's interesting. But she kind of just like laid her hands like on my head, on my shoulders, my arms, my knees, like my feet, and like didn't massage or anything. And then she would like write stuff down. So she wrote all of this information down that she got from my energy, and it was like dead on. It was so weird. Like she's like reading this stuff to me that she wrote and felt, and I was like,
how did you feel after? Did you feel tired?
I felt a little tired. She was like, make sure you stay hydrated, like rest afterwards and stuff. But she also gave me things to do to heal my chakras and my energy.
And so from that Reiki, she was able to tell you like what chakras are blocked and so forth. Oh, I need that. I think
so
many
good.
chakras are blocked.
Yes.
I need that.
So she told me my throat chakra was blocked. And then she told me to like use scream therapy. So just to like scream.
You don't ever do that in your car?
I did. I totally do. So yesterday I did it like consciously.
Oh, okay.
Usually I'm screaming at other drivers.
Oh, no, you just scream. I've been so mad before in my car, and I'll be like, ah! Like at the top of my lungs.
I did it yesterday, and I was like, actually, that felt really good.
It fucking does.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She also said I could write stuff down, rip it up, and then set it on fire.
Oh, okay.
Which was, I was like, that's a good option.
Oh, okay.
Too. But it was super interesting.
The screaming is just easier.
The screaming is easier. Yeah, I don't need
have to
like,
actually be somewhere where you can
light a fire.
make a fire. So
that's what I was thinking
that's more
too. I
of a
was
planned
like,
thing.
where am I going to do this? Where am I going to light this fire?
Like, Mom, don't worry.
Throw shit in there. We're going to light this shit on fire.
Yeah. But
So
that's cool.
It was
Okay,
really
really
cool.
interesting.
Very.
I was actually asking my cousin who's into Reiki and all of that the other day, but she doesn't live in the country. But she was giving me recommendations of where to go for Reiki.
Cool.
Yeah, so actually I might try your girl.
You should. You should.
Interesting.
She was very good. Very good.
That's cool.
Yeah. So moving
would I
on,
do? Would I do steroids? No.
I would never do steroids.
If I needed to supplement my hormones, would I do that? Yes.
But
because
so that's the thing.
Normal.
Yeah. If you're
but
doing
it also can cause cancer, so you got to be careful. Like when you're going through menopause, women who do, you didn't know that? Who do hormone HRT, hormone replacement therapy, it causes breast cancer. But they're getting much better about regulating it nowadays. But I have known a lot of women who, once you go through menopause, your levels do dip. Yeah. And a lot of women have a hard time getting wet during sex, turned on, and things like that. Building muscle. A lot of women get the menopause belly. And it's because of the hormonal levels. Huh. So you get on HRT, which will bring your hormone levels back up, but it also does have side effects if not regulated properly. So you do have to be very careful when you're putting hormones back into your system, synthetic hormones. Yeah. So it is important to get checked and know your levels before you start messing with it.
But I've also seen those women who are bodybuilders taking steroids, probably illegally, obviously, and then they look very manly.
It makes them have a square jaw.
Yes.
It makes them have an Adam's apple.
Yes. And then
make their voice deeper.
Deeper voice. And then your clitoris will
also
a
swell. A fucking clitter dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you are not at work, Google it. And look it up because it's a thing and I've done it before and I'm like, oh my God.
You've looked up big clits?
Yeah.
On Pornhub?
I don't know. I
Would
just
you type in
Googled
big
it.
clits?
Look
You
at they're
can't put
Googling right now.
You can't put big clits on Google.
I Googled steroid use.
And it showed a giant clit on Google?
Yes. I don't know if it's Google. I don't know.
No.
Yes, you can Google it.
I don't have my phone.
Okay. Well, I did it and I looked it up and I was terrified. I was just curious. I don't want to use steroids, but I was like, I want to see what it looks like.
Why? You have a clit.
Because
Just look at yours and imagine it 10 times bigger.
Well, I don't want. I wanted to see actually how, because I was like, that's not a thing. That can't be real. And then I looked it up and I was like, holy shit, that is
so
real.
You know how one of our best friends gets frustrated with people and says, suck my dick.
Oh, yeah.
So now if you did that, you could be like, suck my clit.
That's what she should stay instead.
No, she's married. Suck my dick sounds better. She got to say something.
That's a good one. It's a good one to use. Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to move on to our topic of the day.
Oh, lovely.
Which is open relationships.
I'm not open.
You're not open,
that.
but you were kind of in one.
I wasn't. I wasn't aware.
You weren't aware, but I'm saying, so you kind of were in one. So, not willingly. And I don't think...
I was willingly in a somewhat open relationship because I go back to the person, so...
Yeah. So you kind of knew.
Yeah.
But, so I, looked this up because I find it really interesting that actually people can survive in a relationship this way, which I never could. I would get too jealous. I would feel rejected. I couldn't do it. So,
it's like, no, babe, tonight I'm with the other girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
But I read this whole blog and these people were like, we think it's fantastic. They've been doing it for 15 years. They don't get attached to the other person, essentially. Which I feel like
what are you saying? They come in, so there are two people in a relationship.
Yeah, they live together.
And then they incorporate other people.
Outside.
But not to come in and live?
No, they go on dates. They'll go out with these other people, sleep at their houses, and then come back home to each other.
Okay, so is that different than a polyamorous? Or it's the same thing?
What's a polyamorous?
Same thing.
I think it's the same thing.
Polyamorous is you're in a relationship with other people. An open relationship is you're with one person, but you're sleeping with other people. Is that what it is?
Yes.
You're not having a relationship. Okay.
So they're having...
Okay.
Yeah, so they're fine with it, but they can also be dating another person for a longer period of time.
Okay.
But they still go back.
So I was somewhat in an not involuntarily but aware open relationship. Okay. So
yeah,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with polyamorous either. Both.
No.
I just can't share a partner.
No,
I want it all to
couldn't.
myself.
Me too.
Even if I get sick of you every day, I want to know that that's mine to get sick of.
Yeah.
And you're not going to go anywhere else.
That's how I feel too, though. And then I think, I guess I just don't understand how people, because I don't feel that way, how people can be okay with doing that. Because I am like, that's completely outside my wheelhouse. Like that.
Yeah, but I think like we are such like, for lack of better words, attention whores. Like when we want attention, I mean, I want attention. I want to be known that I'm the only woman and you're going to be buying me flowers only.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And you're only taking me out for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we're going together as a family here and that. And you're not doing any of that with anybody else. You're not sharing any of those moments with anybody else. Because I'm not.
And that's the thing too, because I'm a very like monogamous person. And so for me, I'm like, well, why I'm that way. I expect my partner to be that way too.
Yeah.
It's too difficult. And I feel like
but expectations in a relationship make it hard too. And I think that's why a lot of people want to have open relationships or want to have polyamorous relationships, because then it's, to me, it would feel like more expectations. But
I would think so too. It'd be really
maybe
difficult.
It takes the pressure off. I don't know.
In some way.
Yeah.
So the pros of it were that it's fun.
Well, for whoever's
getting to do it. You have different partners, obviously. You don't get into like a boring routine or a rut. Like
you don't get sick of your partner.
You don't get sick of your partner because you're actually like seeing other people and then you're like, oh, I kind of miss my live-in. And then you also have a feeling of comfort with that excitement on the side. So you're like, have that comfort at home, but you get this exciting, it's like leading a double life.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's what's exciting about it.
Yeah. But
and then if you can continue to do it, that's also exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then you're both okay with it.
Yeah. But I'm not.
Oh my
God.
God.
Okay with it.
This is hilarious. So literally on that dating app, there was a couple on there. There was literally a couple. They were both in the picture. And I was like, why is this guy with this woman? And then I like read, because I was just swiping. So I read the thing and it was like, couple looking for
a third.
Yes.
That's very common. That is so common.
I must be so sheltered. I was
like, very sheltered. What is going on? So I'm like, you just got out of a long relationship. You need to date. You should swipe right. You should swipe right and go out with all of them.
No.
You need to. So I know people who are on a dating app and they said that they met. This girl told me this story. I've told you this a million times.
I know.
And they told the bartender that they're so in love, they got married, but they went on 500 dates each.
I don't want to do that.
Before they met each other. Well, dating, collecting data, it's what you do. Or just go sleep around like a dirty whore. Wear a condom and don't get pregnant. Take some of our supplements and you'll be good.
We have STD test kits as well.
But you need to get back out there. That's important because you are sheltered. The world has changed a lot since you've been out in it.
It has. That's why I was like, I saw this couple. I was like, oh my God. I like screenshotted. I think did I send it to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wrong bitch.
I sent it to Taylor. I was like, look at this shit.
So,
but there's cons to being in an open relationship. Obviously,
there's a lot of cons. I've known people. I know people who had been in an open relationship before and it works until it doesn't.
Yeah.
So they were fine sleeping around and stuff. And they were also very much younger, but the female ended up getting pregnant by somebody else. And then what do? And you're married. So you're pregnant.
They were married?
They were married, having an open relationship. Okay. And then the female gets pregnant by somebody else. So what do? There's those dilemmas. Do you stay married, raise the baby? What do you do? So
what did they do?
Got a divorce. That was probably a deal breaker.
But then it also, they were like, this was not part of the deal.
There's so many more emotions involved.
Oh God, yeah.
After that, so, and then I know one of my girlfriends was talking to me about a polyamorous, wanting to join in on this couple. And then I know another girlfriend who goes to this house and gets her hair done and stuff. And it's a happy-go-lucky polyamorous couple. And everybody lives together and they all love each other. But like, it's more like commune. And I could not do that.
No, I could not do that either.
I'm also not into women. So if I could have like 3 husbands, now we're talking. Okay. Like 3 boyfriends and me, I'm cool. But like, I couldn't share it with another woman. And usually in these kinds of things, I feel like a lot of times it's male centered.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
It's for the man.
Oh yeah, and he's got like multiple women, and he's like, so like you would say, like with the 3 guys, like a guy is like, of course, yeah, I want multiple women, all over.
So
me.
it's like a win-win, for them.
Yeah,
and then
But
the
you-
women will oftentimes compromise themselves and say, okay, I'll be in an open relationship because I really want to be with you, even though you want to be with other people.
Yeah.
And the only way I can be with you is if I allow you to be with other people. So I'll do it. And then you're
that
compromising
happens.
yourself.
and then you get pregnant by somebody else.
For a guy, like one woman is enough. Like we're already difficult enough.
That's
Like,
what I think
can't
too.
imagine.
I always think that because like I'm. No one's easy to be
It's
with.
the
It's not
excitement.
just women who are difficult to be with, but no one's easy to be with. But like I look at myself in my relationships and I'm like,
Like, two
how could you be with someone
Do it.
else? Because I'm kind of a lot to
Yeah.
handle.
They,
Like
they just tune it out. They'll shut you off. Like if they're not with Kim tonight and they're with Jennifer, they're going to ignore Kim and focus on Jennifer.
That's true.
And then they're with, Shonda the next night. They're not caring about the other two. They're focused on her. And then those two take the back seat when he goes back
Yeah.
to Kim. You know what I mean?
Or I feel
and
like-
men are less emotional than women.
Yeah.
So men can compartmentalize and put Kim here, Jennifer here,
yeah,
and be fine with that.
I totally
Women
agree.
are just so emotional and
well,
just
and we've talked about this before because I think this was similar in both of our last relationships. The person would start a fight with us so that they could go be with someone else.
yeah.
And they're like, well, good, she's not going to bother me because she's fucking pissed at me. So then you'd be like,
or she's gonna be bothering me, blowing me up,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
just
ignore her
and make
because
sure
she thinks I'm mad. So this is a normal behavior.
Exactly. So then she's still mad at me. I'm making her more angry, and she's like, but that's
But the whole time he's with Jennifer,
Jennifer.
fucking Jennifer. That bitch better not get pregnant.
But
So-
what about okay?
So I told my friend, I was like, "Are you that lonely? Like, are you that lonely that you want to go join somebody else's relationship, or it just sounds fun to you?"
What'd she say?
Kind of both. It was both. A little bit of both.
I don't think I could ever get to that point where I'm that lonely that I'd be like, sure, I'll come in. Like I could never.
Like, I'd still fuck your boyfriend, but I wouldn't want to be in the relationship.
No, I don't want to fuck you too. Like it's just
No, I don't want to fuck a girl.
No.
Sorry.
But you have to worry
Sorry.
about STDs too and STIs. Like you think
You
about
do.
that stuff, and that's like rampant. Like
You do, and to people who are sleeping around in an open relationship, and especially if you're not using protection, then that's scarier.
yeah, exactly. So, and I looked up like the obvious diseases, and
All of them.
no, I didn't look up them all. But so HPV is the most common, then herpes, trichomoniasis.
Mm-hmm.
And these all manifest differently in men and women. So men oftentimes don't show signs of any of these, and women will be the ones who will show.
Oh,
the
so they're
signs.
passing around the infections,
Yes.
the STIs. You can't really test a man for.
Yeah, sometimes you can't, but oftentimes like a man will just be the carrier of it, and then the woman will manifest it.
Yep.
So that's also like that's scary though. And most men, so it said 1 in 5 people have an STI, which is super relationship, and I mean, which is interesting. But this is also really interesting: is that 1 in 5 adults are in an open relationship.
Wow.
They're the exact same like
Wow.
statistics, which I thought was super interesting because. So do they go hand in hand?
STIs and open relationships?
It would seem so with that statistic.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
It does make sense.
All the sleeping around and you're not always wearing a condom.
No, yeah, and I
Especially
think,
if you're like really comfortable with the person.
and you're just like, oh, we're dating, so I'm comfortable, it's fine, whatever, and then shit hits the fan.
Yeah, but if you are aware that you're in an open relationship, hopefully you're taking the precautionary steps.
Yeah, be safe.
Be safe.
Don't be sorry.
There's a lot of things to be sorry for. So
Don't make that
I
one of
mean,
them.
the best case scenario is you get an STI. The worst case scenario is you get something permanent, like a kid or HIV.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Like,
being
those
dead serious.
Those two things are
A
the
kid
same.
is very permanent.
Yeah,
Okay.
a kid is very
Actually, and I
permanent.
think they have more cures for HIV nowadays.
I just read
don't
something
they?
that they do that
Yeah.
they used.
How
right?
many?
What did they use?
5.
What they used like stem cell? Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Isn't that
Like
interesting? Mm-hmm.
PRP? Wow.
Basically,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I know. It's interesting. All right, so we want your thoughts on any open relationship. questions,
one?
comments. We want to know if you're in one.
Benefits.
Yeah.
Cons.
Pros, cons.
Yeah.
Any crazy stories?
Let us know.
We want to hear.
Send them to us.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move on to Smash or Pass. And
oh, God.
this week's good.
Okay. Yeah, you say that every week.
It's bodybuilders.
All right, let's see. Because some of these guys are short and not hot.
Well, you can't tell if they're short in these photos.
Okay, true.
And some of them are actually very hot.
Okay.
So I'm excited about
I might
this
follow some of them on my social media.
I actually did when I was going
you?
through these. I was like, oh, I actually follow some of these people.
I follow
already.
Mostly all fitness accounts on
Yeah.
my social media.
Yeah.
So, and I learn from them actually. I know that sounds dumb, but CrossFit accounts and
Yeah.
some
No, it
people
is. I do that
show
too.
their weightlifting routines.
Yeah.
I get ideas. It jogs my memory. Oh, I forgot about that exercise.
I do too. I like doing that though. It's good. Okay, so here we have Ulysses Jr. and Sergey Constance.
I like Sergey.
I follow him, and I didn't know that that he's like number one.
Gray sweatpants, Kim.
I know. Look at that. He's got a lot of stuff in his pockets though.
I was gonna say I don't see anything poking.
No,
Just
there's
a cell phone.
Cell phone and I don't know, tissues or something. Okay, so you
Tissues.
like him? He stuffed his pants with tissues.
Sergey, I'll take Sergey.
Okay, why?
I don't know. He looks kind of like my baby daddy.
He does kind of.
Yeah, and that face.
Yeah, he does.
I have a type.
You totally have a type. You totally do.
It's my baby daddy.
Okay, so I'll get Ulysses. I don't know how to say his name. Okay, Sadik Hadzovic or Jeff Seed? Side? I don't know.
No idea. Look at his hair. I'll do Jeff Side.
Oh, okay, good. I'll take Sadik. Jeff Side looks like an emo.
He does. He looks
Russian.
yeah,
kid.
like a.
Russian.
He looks
Is
really
he
young,
Russian? Yeah.
doesn't he?
Very young. He is. He looks like he's
It's
like.
like he's 17.
I was just gonna say that he's like 16 or 17.
I like him young.
Lazar Angelov or Ryan Terry?
Lazar.
I'll take Ryan. Ryan looks cute. But okay, so this is the thing.
Lazar looks bigger. Like he's a bigger boy. But it could just be because he's up close.
Maybe so. But these guys don't look like this all year round. This is competition ready, essentially. You can't.
Oh, look at all the striations and the muscles
Yeah.
and stuff. He's definitely, a few weeks out from comp. The
Yeah.
guy on the left looks more like that's how he would be.
Lazar?
Uh-huh.
Laser? How do you say his name?
I have no fucking idea. You pick these people.
Mike O'Hearn or
Oh, I follow
Seaman?
Mike O'Hearn.
Do you follow Simon Panda?
Huh?
Seaman?
Simeon? I have no idea. I don't know. No, I don't.
His last name's Panda.
I like Mike O'Hearn. He's got a good personality, I feel like, from his posts.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool.
What is he like? Is he funny?
He's got a wife. I think he's just a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Or girlfriend or
Well, I'll
whatever.
take-
Poses with her, takes
Oh, that's
pictures.
cute.
I like that.
I wonder, so we've talked about this too, is that in the fitness industry, people are just very sexually all over the place with one another. And I wonder if even though he's married, if maybe he's in an open relationship.
You think that they're sexually all over the place?
I don't know. I just
think
wonder.
that if you're on steroids, a lot of times that it actually affects your sex drive.
in a negative way.
Yeah, it does.
Like the illegal kind of steroids. If you're doing
just regular testosterone is different than
Yeah,
steroids.
yeah.
So test is different. Okay.
yeah.
Boosting your test. Is
These
different.
guys have to be on steroids.
Steroids
This is not. This
actually
isn't
kills your sex drive.
natural. You think they're natural?
No,
No,
That's
there's
not
no way.
natural.
That's not natural. No.
that's not just from eating protein.
And lifting weights. Rob Riches and Steve Cook.
Huh. Steve Cook.
I was going to say Steve also.
Okay,
He's
we'll
married.
He is?
Oh, perfect. I wonder if he's open to polyamorous
Hey,
relationships.
Steve.
Are you in an
We're-
open relationship, Steve? We'd both like to go out
We
with
would
you.
like to know. Sorry, Rob.
Actually, I don't want to go out. I just want to Netflix and chill. Don't even
Wait,
waste
how
your
did
money.
you know he was married?
Because I follow him.
You do?
Oh, that's funny,
that's
see?
funny. I'm going to go through and follow all these guys. David
David
Lade
Lade.
and Mark Fitt.
Huh. That's a tough one.
Mark doesn't look very.
Mark's a bodybuilder. Maybe
know,
that's more off season. But you know, it depends on what class they do. They don't have to be jacked. They could do other like classes. I'll take the guy on the right.
You'll get laid by David Lade?
No, David Lade on the left. He looks really young, doesn't he?
He does look really young. Do you think that they just look young because we're old?
Fuck. Speak for yourself. Fucking 28, bitch.
Forever.
No.
Forever.
I'm turning 29. What do you mean?
All right. Well, then I'll take David Lade.
Yeah, you get laid by David Lade.
Yeah.
Do you think Fit is his real last name?
I don't think so. Do you think Lade is David's real
Like,
last
like if your last name is Fit, do you just automatically have to be in shape?
Yeah, you would have to.
From fit to fat.
Oh, we forgot names for these guys.
I mean, who really cares?
I mean, that guy.
The guy on the
his
right.
arms are gigantic. This guy.
The guy on the right or the spread on the left? What are you talking about?
This guy looks like Zac Efron.
Oh, I like Zac Efron.
I do too. He's hot, right?
Yeah, he's cute.
He's
Zac
super
Efron.
cute.
That guy's not so cute. He's got ginormous traps. Look
They're
at his traps.
huge.
Take over.
Huge.
That's crazy.
But the other guy's arms are like insane.
You would probably have to always be giving that guy neck massages. He'd be like, babe, my neck hurts. I used my traps too much in my workout today. That guy's lat spread is fucking huge. That's why he's like,
look at all the veins on his arms too. It's insane.
yeah, that's
It's like
not.
funny because if you just blocked off the blower, you wouldn't even know he was in shape. The guy on the right.
Oh, like his lower half?
Like if you just go in.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
just looking at his
Taylor says, dude, block it up. Just look at it. He just has traps.
Look at he does. Look at that is crazy.
They're huge.
They're huge. Wow, that's intense. I would still do him.
Yeah, you would.
Joey Swole.
Anton Antipov. Huh. I like Joey Swole. He looks like he belongs on Jersey Shore.
He totally does.
Yeah.
Is he like?
Smash or pass, Joey Swole.
I would take Anton.
She's taking Anton into the
Anton
smash
has
room.
a cute face.
Yeah.
I like his tattoos.
I wonder if he has
I
an
do like
accent.
his tattoos. I know I do like tattoos on a guy.
I just think Swole is a fake name too.
It's gotta
Joey
be.
Swole.
He's gotta be swole. He's gotta be a balding.
Changing my last name.
I
What
feel
should
like
it
was
be?
he on the Jersey Shore?
No, he looks like it though.
What should your
take
last
him into the
name
smash
be?
room? I used to have a smash room in my house.
What's that?
It was my sunroom
Where you had sex?
all the time.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Why not your bedroom?
because I had a roommate. So Adam and I would go in the sunroom.
Oh my god.
That was my smash room for like 2 whole years.
Why? So it was
Netflix
less-
and chill, and you could shut the door, and you couldn't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
So I could like scream and shit.
No, that's
It's
nice.
great, yeah.
That's great. Everyone needs one
Just
of
go
those.
to that smash room,
This-
smoke room, smash
This
room.
woman was telling me about a couple that she knows that they're like married and have a house, but they have a condo elsewhere, and they go there like every Tuesday to have like a sex night.
Ooh,
I
that
know.
sounds fun.
I was like, that
sounds kind of expensive just for a Tuesday.
You have to have a certain standard of income.
Okay, I wouldn't be okay with that either, because that would mean that both me and my husband would have access to an extra fucking house, and who knows what that means? Open relationship, unknowingly.
Yeah, but you have to be like, that's because you just got out of this crazy situation.
No, it's because a lot of people are fucked up.
But if you've been married and know that you're with that person, you would still be like that.
Huh?
Maybe they have an open relationship. I don't know.
Or cameras in there. She's just watching.
She's got like nanny cam.
Or you don't know. I mean, a lot of times you don't know.
You don't.
You know what I mean?
Do you
so
ever
having
really
an extra
know?
house? I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that getting messy.
Mm-hmm.
But
unless the extra house was like in Hawaii and you live in Arizona.
Yeah, and you have to travel to go there together.
Yeah.
Anyways, I thought it was kind of a unique idea until you
try it out. Let me know
shit
how
all
it goes.
over my parade.
There you go. Let's be realistic here, Kim.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So go to healthymail.com/hard. you can get your discount codes for all of our products. And like I said, 50% off the DHEA and 30% off the test kit. So if you're feeling tired, like your workouts aren't great, gaining a little weight, take the test kit or just order the DHEA and let us know how you like it. Thank you guys for watching and listening to us. We'll be here again next week at 10 a.m. We're hard.
It's usually like 10 because
of her.
Seriously, I can't get anywhere on time.
No.
I'm going to be late to my own funeral. Okay?
We're going to tell you that it's 9:30 from now on.
You guys
visit
us at healthymale.com/hard. You can find all kinds of discount codes, free products. We have our information for our influencer program. This is where Kim and I started. We have so many opportunities here at Healthy Male for you guys, and so much more. Download our app. You get a chance to see our products on there as well. There are free workouts done by moi.
Yeah.
There are also meal prep ideas and everything else. And also DM us and let us know every week topics and subjects you would like us to talk about on here.
Yeah.
Any questions of the day.
Absolutely.
Smash or
we
pass.
love getting your feedback. Yeah, smash or pass.
You should actually, for our next Smash or Pass, go on Bumble. I know this is kind of fucked up.
I could not
But
do
get
that.
those men's pictures off of Bumble and bring them on here, and then
That
we'll
would
do it.
no.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Oh my God. Okay.
We judge other people.
I know, but like they don't know. They're like not.
You think these Bumble people are going to be watching our show?
Who knows?
Good. Maybe you might get a date.
They're like, you passed on me and I want to smash. I know, we'll get sued.
She's like, do you have an extra apartment your wife doesn't know about? I'll do it.
Oh my gosh. You
bring
guys
the
can also
DHEA.
find all of our socials on Healthy Male. healthymale.com/hard. So if you want to follow us and
Follow us on our TikTok.
Yeah, follow us on our TikTok and check us out. Thanks for joining, you guys. It was so great having you.
Thank you.
DM us with info, questions, comments.
Woo.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
See you next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. I'm going to go to bed. I'm so tired.